Sometimes when I'm filming a video, I literally have so much to say that I forget to breathe, and yeah, this is one of those videos. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be talking about kind of, I don't want to say chasing your dreams, I just want to, excuse me, talk about kind of following your intuition and going with the flow of your life and knowing that it's okay to change your career, change your everything as you grow and learn and evolve as a human being. Yeah, so where to start? I thought I would start by telling you maybe where I kind of ended up where I am. And this has been on my mind for the last week or so. I'm in Sydney at the moment, staying at my sister's house, and my life is a transition period, but in this another transition period of my life before I go back to India. I'm just here for a week before I go teach yoga again in India. Yeah, it's been making me think a lot about the past and how I got here, so I thought, why not share it with you guys. I get quite a lot of people asking me like how I got to where I am today, or what I'm going to do with my life, like do you have any future plans? It's like a really overwhelming question. Like of course I've got future plans. I've got long-term goals that are like what I want to be doing, and then I'm like 25 years old, okay? 25 years old is very, very young. From such a young age, we have all these expectations on us. Like we leave school, we're supposed to go to college or get a job and this and do that and blah, blah, blah. And it's just these type of things that really get to me. Like we have so many expectations of like, what are you doing with your life if you don't have a proper career, if you haven't been to college or, you know, university or tech or any of these things. So yeah, I'll take it right back to when I was 16. So I actually left school when I was 16 and I was going to be a hairdresser. What the fuck? I know, me being a hairdresser, I just don't understand, literally, because I'm not a people person. If you know me, if you followed me for a while, you know I'm very introverted. Not so much more now, but I definitely used to be, and my anxiety is out the gate sometimes. But yeah, no. The one thing hairdressing had going for me was creativity, and I'm a very creative person and I love working with my hands. Continuing on from this story, I left school to go to hairdressing school. I ended up going back to school to get my NCA level 2 here in New Zealand. You had to get NCA level 1, 2, 3, so I ended up getting level 1 and 2. So I left school when I was 16, came back to school and then finished school again after I had completed NCA level 2. From there I went on to go to WinTech, which is kind of like university but WinTech, I don't know, and I did a certificate in media arts, and during that I did like moving image where I learned how to edit videos and stuff, and I did photography, which I am in love with photography still. I learned so much from that course, painting and sculpting, and the other thing was graphic design. And I actually did want to be a graphic designer, which is really funny, which again would have been an amazing job eventually to be able to go online and go traveling and do these types of things whilst working. So I completed my certificate in media arts, and as I said, I wanted to go on to be a graphic designer, and I actually started my graphic design course, and then I dropped out of that to go work in a bar. I was really needing the money at the time, and again just throwing myself into these things that I thought I needed to do, or I thought I really wanted to do, but I was literally 16, 17, 18 at the time. Fun fact, I have lived out of home since I was 15 or 16. So yeah, 10 years. I was thinking the other day, like, wow, I've been moved out of home for 10 years, which is pretty crazy. And yeah, so I was like, fuck it, I'm not going to do anything because, well, what am I doing with my life? Like, I would also like to point out during this time in my life, I was probably an emotional wreck. I was drinking so much, partying hard at the weekends, working in a bar for 2 years in Cambridge, the little small hometown, my hometown that I'm from in New Zealand. And yeah, just going with the flow really, having fun as you do at that age. Yeah, so then I was like, okay, I'm really sick of working in a bar now. Like, what am I actually going to do with my life? I still know, I've always been a creative person. I've always loved doing stuff with my hands, and I've always loved working with people. I mean, as much as I didn't think I was good with people, I enjoy working with people. And yeah, so obviously I love nature and I love flowers and I love being outside, so I became a florist. And yeah, I'm a qualified florist. I've been a florist for 4 years, and it is my first true love before yoga. I am a very good florist. Like, if I can say anything, I'm a fucking good florist, and one day I probably would like to own my own florist shop. I would love to have a florist shop / yoga studio. I think it would be amazing. So I worked in Wellington in New Zealand. I'm pointing down because Wellington's in the south of the North Island, so I lived there for a couple of years. And yeah, so I was doing that in an amazing florist in Wellington called Flowers Minawela, where I had like complete creative control. I learned so much. She won the best florist of the year multiple times in Wellington, and yeah, I feel so blessed to have worked there. It wasn't until a couple of years ago, right before I started my YouTube channel actually, that I left Wellington and I moved back up north, and I was going traveling. So I was kind of getting over floristry at that stage. I'm not really sure why. I think it's because I wanted to go traveling, and I had completely fallen in love with yoga and kind of the idea of working online and doing these types of things. So I started my blog, www.plantbasedcake.com. You can check it out down below if you haven't already. I've got heaps of stuff on there. And I started my YouTube channel, which is crazy. I started it 2 years ago now. Eventually went overseas and traveled with my ex Ryan. We were traveling together. We broke up after 5 years, which is just so fucking crazy as well. And then I was traveling by myself, mainly traveling in India. I obviously fell in love with the place. I did my yoga teacher training there. I did my 200 hour. A year later I did my 300 hour. I literally look back now and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? It is completely different to what I ever thought it was going to be like, but I'm like completely happy, 100% happy, because I know deep down that I followed my heart, I trusted my intuition, and I'm just having fun really. That is the whole point, and I feel like I can really help people in the way of sharing my journey and the things I'm doing. And like, yeah, I'm gonna read out a quote on my phone that I wrote down yesterday from my Instagram, because I really feel as if it can voice it a lot better than I'm doing right now. I feel like I'm really all over the show. Because the whole point of this video was to tell you that if you want to chase your dreams, then fucking do it. The amount of times I changed my path, like literally you can too. I'm still doing it to this day. It's so easy to think, I wish I could do this, or I couldn't possibly do that. Well, here is your reminder that you actually can. Anything is possible and anything is achievable. You've just got to take small actionable steps that will help you work towards whatever it is that you're wanting to do. Things don't happen overnight. Some things take longer than others. Sometimes you might not have the support you want or need while you're chasing your dreams or something out of the norm. But as long as you're putting in the work, you'll get there in the end. You can literally create the life you want, and you're fully capable of doing just that, so don't let your mind trick you into settling. We're only human, and if you are to jump into career at what, 18 years old, and then you are still doing that same career at 28, I'm sure you would have completely changed your interests. Like, it's totally fine to change. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be really difficult, and yeah, the amount of times that I have had like hardly no fucking money, but I'm the happiest I've ever been, you know. Like, I am not rich, I don't have a steady income. I've been working in a kiwi fruit orchard over the summer so I can fund my dream lifestyle of living in India, teaching yoga and doing retreats. You just have to do what you got to do in order to reach your goals and dreams, you know. Think of long-term happiness instead of short-term happiness, and just don't worry what anyone else thinks, I guess, as well. If you are too scared to go after your dreams because you're too comfortable, or you're going to care what people think, then like it's just not going to happen. And life is just way too fucking short. It's cliche, and I swear I've said this on my channel so many times as well. Life is just too short to settle for anything less than you deserve and want, and you should be doing something that excites you in life. And if something stops exciting you, then just stop doing it. If there's people in your life who aren't helping you and aren't supporting your dreams and the things that you want to do, then literally you just don't need them in your life. I mean, obviously sometimes it's hard because it's family and these things, but you don't need to have the voice in your ear that is telling you that you're not capable of doing something. Because even if you're not so good at something, if you really, really want to do it, you can put actionable steps daily, even just practicing to get good at the thing that you want to do. Like, you just need patience and a goal. Yeah, patience is a really big thing, because so many people are wanting to chase their dreams, and I mean, it's not to say I've even got there yet. I'm still chasing my dreams every single day. I'm trying to better myself in order to be able to serve others to the best of my ability. But yeah, doing what you can in order to achieve that thing that you're wanting. And that thing for me used to want to be to like open my own florist and be able to spread love with flowers and create things daily and play with flowers. It's amazing. It's a very hard job being a florist. It's very underrated difficulty wise. But yeah, then I kind of like evolved as a human being, and I leveled up and my interests changed. And if something is literally calling you, Like, I love floristry. Then I fell in love with veganism, and veganism completely took over my passion, and all my interest went into veganism. And as you guys know already, veganism has absolutely changed my whole entire life. It has helped me to live a more compassionate lifestyle, and it's really kickstarted my holistic lifestyle. And then I found yoga, you know, and then yoga 150% taking over my interest from veganism again. And I don't share as much veganism things that I should on here as I want to, because I used to a lot more. I know that, and I know you guys miss like my what I eat in a day and these things. But yeah, again, I'm just always going to share on here kind of just like what I'm into at the moment. And yeah, this is like the topic of this video, you know, like it's absolutely okay to change your mind and what you're doing, and to not be afraid to do it. As long as you are happy, like literally that's the main thing. And fear especially, it's just one thing that you should never let stop you from chasing your dreams and living the life you desire and deserve. Thinking about it now, like as I do go back to India tomorrow, it is just crazy to think how far I've come. I mean, I've literally gone from being a florist working a 9-to-5 job, which is amazing obviously, to I guess being an entrepreneur and just like completely YOLOing life. But I'm trusting my intuition, and I'm trusting the universe that I'm completely divinely guided in the right direction, and I know I'm here for a greater purpose. And at the moment I know I've got a long-term goal of wanting to open up my own yoga studio and a place, like a hub where people can come and I can teach and they can have a community. You know, like I don't feel like I've got a lot of people around me who are really into the same things as me, which is one reason why I'm so grateful for this YouTube channel and you guys. Like I feel so blessed to have a tribe on this platform. And yeah, anyway, for now I'm going back to India, and I don't know what I'm going to be doing there completely. I'm teaching yoga when I first arrive, and then I've got kind of a gap where I'm just going with the flow, and I trust that something's going to come my way and these opportunities are going to arise. And I think when you are 100% certain in the direction you're going in, even if you don't know or have set in stone exactly what you're going to do, it's all going to work out absolutely fine. And yeah, and then I'm going to lead my retreats in August, which I'm so excited for. I don't even think I've shared it with you guys yet. I'm going to link it down below, all the details, and if you do want an information pack, then please email me at kate.plantbased@gmail.com. But yeah, from the 18th of August to the 25th of August 2019, I'm going to be leading my very first yoga retreat, which I'm super duper excited for, in Rishikesh, which, as you know, is like my second home. And yeah, it's my favorite place in the world. It's a place that has healed me so much and brought me so much knowledge and value and teachers and blessings. Real place of transformation and growth. It's such a magical place at the foothill of the Himalayas, next to the Ganga. And yeah, I can't quite express how excited I am for that. So again, if you want any more information, then I will be so happy to email you an information pack. We're going to be doing so much fun stuff and exploring our inner worlds and our outer world. Rishikesh is an incredibly beautiful place, and I would just be so blessed and honored to share it through my eyes and yoga through my eyes. Yeah, I've got 6 more spots available for that, and it's going to be super duper intimate, which I'm really happy about as well. Beautiful things happen when we allow ourselves to go into retreat and silence the world around us, you know, like it's not very often we truly allow ourselves that time and that space, and I will be honored to hold it for you. So yeah, that's where I'm at the moment. And I hope that I'm living proof of, like, I'm so much happier now. It's literally crazy how often now that I'm just like, holy fucking shit, like, and I'm nearly crying because I'm so happy of like where I am in life and the kind of outlook I have on life now, which is very crazy as well to say out loud. But I feel so grateful for everything that I've been through, and that was only scratching the surface of a little bit of my past, but it's been a freaking crazy ride, to be honest, but of course one that I wouldn't change for the world. I think I'll leave it at that. I literally think that was just a big rant about nothing, so I hope it resonated somewhat, and I hope you found some value in it. If you did, then please give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know what you thought down in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel if you're new here so you can follow my journey. The next video you see, I'm going to be in India, which I'm so excited about. Thank you for being here. If you've made it this far, Om Namah Shivaya. Bye!